I actually wanted to talk about something relatively meaningless today. Something that, honestly, I think most of us can understand is some high school tier drama bullshit. And I don't know of any type of drama that isn't as good as high school tier drama bullshit. Because, frankly, high school drama is the best. It's meaningless. Nobody gets hurt. Everybody's mad. Everybody's just absolutely going buck wild. And yet, it's just fun. And as soon as it ends, everybody goes back to their own thing. Nobody's feelings are hurt. Nobody's career is threatened. It's just dumb fun. And this time, it involves Elon Musk himself and our boy, friend of the channel, not even aware of my general existence, Asmongold. These two have somehow found themselves locked in a titanic battle of what can only be considered giants in the industry. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, Elon Musk, elite gamer, claims to be one of the highest tier players in Path of Exile 2. However, Quinn69 TV actually made a video on this over a week ago, talking about how he is actually lying about being good at video games. We should actually go this way because Quinn usually takes this spot. And it would seem that this has caused a bit of a shitstorm on the internet. So, before we go on with the rest of this drama and how Asmongold, of all people, is involved, let's see what Quinn, notoriously bald content creator, has to say about the situation.
I have a lifetime of playing video games. At one point I was, maybe one of the best Quake players in the world.
You're actually like a world-class, incredible video game player.
Yeah.
The Paragon board and the build, you're also an innovator there.
Yeah, I've played a lot of video games.
You think about like StarCraft, any game where a lot of people are playing. To rise to the top, you have to be exceptional.
I do think Joe Rogan is one of those people where it's like, why the fuck does he know what StarCraft is? Right? He just knows things that you would not expect him to know, and then other things that are like public knowledge he just doesn't know. It's funny to me.
Period. As a human being.
Oh yeah.
There has to be something exceptional about you.
I do believe that Elon Musk was really good at video games back when he wasn't, juggling 15 different companies.
Yeah.
Are you in the top 20 in the world or top 20 wow, in Diablo?
Yeah.
Shooting rockets into space, making e-vehicles, starting a new department of the government. I actually let myself think maybe he actually is an alien.
He could be, he could be. Probably not. I think he's just autistic.
Because there's just no way, unless he's paying people.
He could just have a very high intellect and, be a little bit autistic. That's all it takes.
To do it for him.
And be driven towards these things and have the money to do them, right? Like, once you have the money, the intelligence, and the drive, you can do shit.
Obviously, he's not.
So let's start off with some
Bold
context. Elon Musk's character is currently level 97, aka rank 12 on...
Okay. Rank 12 in PoE 2. Highly competitive. He's an invoker. That's fine. He's not the top invoker. Notice that. At least he's, honest about that. But, insane. Very impressive. Especially when you do other things and you have a day job.
On hardcore, that's permanent death mode, Trade League. Let me try to give you a quick understanding as to how hard it is to get to that level. 2 weeks into the league,
When was the last time Quinn slept as of this video being made? Because, brother, I could get lost in those eye bags.
when people are playing the game, literally, they're staying up 40 to 50 hours without sleeping, only playing Path of Exile, and they are the most try-hard guys in the world. Right. The highest ranked player on the Hardcore Trade League was level 93. Okay, and you're thinking about yourself, that's kind of close to 97.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Not at all.
Every time you level it up, it becomes exponentially harder to gain experience. A lot harder and a lot harder. Okay, so these players, to get to 97, have to be playing the game every day for the majority of their day. Currently, what is their highest ranked player? They're level 97, same as Elon Musk. So, I mean, he's
98, actually. Quinn, you moron. You fucking idiot. How am I supposed to believe the rest of the shit in this video, Quinn?
effectively has been playing,
You
pretty much just doing
bald-headed
nothing except playing
bitch.
Path of Exile. So let's just go over some of the things that happened. So right away, we see Elon zone into his hideout, which is the area you do in-game content from. And he opens up his bank, and he goes to a tab called Elon's Maps, which immediately is a little bit of a red flag,
Wait, so... Hold on.
because I don't know why you would refer to yourself, which immediately...
So he's got Elon's map, 7 map, map. Why not just map 1, 2, and 3?
And he goes to a tab called Elon's Maps, which immediately is a little bit of a red flag, because I don't know why you would refer to yourself in third person, but okay.
I mean, plenty of people do that, you know? Plenty of people do that, right? It wouldn't be weird if it was the only tab for maps, or if it was Elon's Maps 1, Elon's Maps 2, Elon Maps 3, right? Because then it's like, okay, fair enough. Plenty of very rich, powerful people do that shit. It's weird, but it's a thing.
Okay, he does that. Elon Musk didn't play Path of Exile 1. In Path of Exile 2, maps are actually called waystones.
Okay, like, that's fine.
And he never actually refers to them as maps. He calls them...
Play another round here. This is a hard level. Waystone.
So it's just kind of weird that he's, again, called his tab Elon's Maps.
Circumstantial.
So almost like someone who's a Path of Exile 1 veteran, you know, is kind of making that tab and be like, Elon, you know, there's a tab there called Elon's Maps. Grab your map out there. I've rolled them all for you. They're nice and easy. He then proceeds
Circumstantial.
to walk up to his map device and go to put a map in. The literal first thing you learn upon getting to the end game is how to operate this map device. You're going to start off at a node, and then from that node, you can go to adjacent connected maps. Now, Elon, he's trying to click.
Oh, he's trying to do the map that's not in the chain.
He's just clicking a map repeatedly, trying to access it. He was not eligible.
Okay, so now this is a bit harder to dodge, right? Because this shows that our boy Elon doesn't know what the fuck he doing, right?
To enter that map.
I just want you guys to understand, this is one of the highest level hardcore characters in the game. He would have played thousands of maps at this point.
Anyone who's level 97 is, and you know, we're talking one of the most efficient players in the game, period. There is no way you would do that. Why just like sitting there like some sort of geriatric old man clicking the
that was pretty, like, while he was saying that, I was just kind of watching the guy do it.
We're talking one of the most efficient players.
So, like, shut up, Quinn, for a second. Just, he looks for the map, finds it, control clicks so it goes directly into the inventory, ups the rarity of the map, ups the rarity of the map again, grabs it, takes it there, clicks the atlas to open the thing, finds the node, clicks, done. And in that time, like, that was 5 seconds. Like,
7 is, and you know, we're talking one of the most
that almost looked sped up.
efficient players in the game, period.
But you can tell from his face it's not.
There is no way you would do that. Why just like sitting there like some...
Yeah, and to be level 97, to be that high level, and not just that, to be rank 12, you would have to be fucking doing shit, right?
Sort of geriatric old man clicking this node, expecting something to happen, and then he finally kind of gives up after a while, and then realizes his mistake. We then get a look at his inventory. So Elon Musk is stuck going into the map.
He's going into the map with a full inventory.
And with full bags. If you're an efficient player, you're going to clear a map, you're going to loot the valuable items, you're going to go in, and you're going to take those items, and you're going to basically look through the good ones, keep the good ones, list them up for sale, and then truck away the trash ones. It's almost like he has no understanding as to like what items are or what you're even supposed to do with them. So now Elon zones into the map.
So what I'm doing here is just boosting my shield before battle via meditation. Meditation before battle is always good.
And he starts killing monsters. He starts obliterating monsters with his
Right.
character. But what becomes obviously apparent...
He keeps getting stuck. That's a Chaos Orb. You want to pick that up.
Chaos Orb, no
His
loot
loot
filter.
filter is like... No, he's just running past Chaos Orbs! He just ran past the Chaos Orb!
Chaos Orbs are one of the most important currencies, and
Like, I only played Path of Exile 1 through the campaign. I didn't do endgame at all. I knew that. Those are valuable as hell.
they're also really rare. I have about 140 Exalts. I have like 9 Chaos Orbs, just so you guys understand.
So, in Path of Exile, the devs are these evil guys, and they talk about feeling the weight, and they effectively just drop tons and tons of items. And you have to know what to pick up. So,
Jesus Christ. Without a loot filter. God damn. Reaver Sword, what's that? That looks cool.
what GGG have done, the people who make the game, they've made this system called loot filters, which gets rid of 90 to 95, even in some cases, like we're talking 98% of all loot that drops, because otherwise your screen is just cluttered. And you won't even notice when you get a good drop. It's unfathomable for someone to be in the top ranks without a loot filter. Yet, Elon Musk, the god gamer, he doesn't play with a loot filter.
I mean, look, I would absolutely believe that somebody like Elon Musk can play without a loot filter. If we saw him play without a loot filter and he was like, whoop, Chaos Orb, there's like a shit ton of loot on the screen, and he goes, whoop, Chaos Orb, clicks it. That would have been like, yo, sure. But that's not what happened, right? There was barely any loot on the screen. He had no loot filter on, and he still missed the Chaos Orb.
The only thing Elon does pick up, maps, because the default in-game loot filter highlights those. Those things are worthless. The actual items of value that he should be picking up, that he would have had to pick up in order to get the gear, leave it on the ground.
Yeah.
Anyone who's been playing the game and is a complete expert, we're talking he's cleared thousands of maps, he's been playing that character for hundreds of hours, he's going to be pretty damn good at, playing the character.
Yeah.
He gets to the boss, he's fighting the boss, and I want to say for about 10 seconds, he sits there and he's out of mana. Mana is a resource in this game where you need it in order to use your abilities. He just sits there, default attacking the boss without activating his mana flask. Anyone who's played the game and understands the character would...
That's not even like understanding the character in the game. That's like, you've played Diablo before, so you know this, right? Like, come on, man.
understand, like, oh, I'm not doing any damage because I'm out of mana.
And I do believe that he played Diablo because of other stuff, but like, come on.
Elon Musk takes 10 seconds. He then goes on to loot items off the ground. He starts dragging them into his bag. Like, I don't even know how to describe to you how painful that is to anyone who actually plays the game. And his bags are full, and he just keeps clicking it over and over and over again. Nobody, not even people who are kind of noobs at the game,
No, a noob at the game would do that, yeah.
do this. I don't even think Elon Musk has done the campaign, honestly. Like, just based on what I'm seeing in terms of the gameplay. His settings on the map transparency are turned on by default. His life values are turned on. All these basic settings that anyone in the top 100 would do, he is not doing. Maps can effectively have different content on them, and that content will be signified by icons on the map. So it could be a map which has an expedition in it, a breach in it, or it could be corrupted. Elon starts looking through the atlas, and he finds a map with, I kid you not, 4 things on it.
There are 4 things there.
I mean, look, the whole 4 things, yeah, I wouldn't think that's weird. I would not think that's weird. I would probably also call them 4 things. I would go, yeah, these things. You wanna do these things, these like events, so that you can do it. Because like, I've played a ton of other video games, and after some time, you just like, it's just an event. It's just a thing on the map, right? So you want to do that. There's the breach, there's the corruption that Quinn showed, and then 2 other things.
So this one has a real risk of dying.
4 things. What are those things?
dude. 4 things. It's 4 things, dude.
Yeah.
This one has a real risk of dying.
far in the game and calling it 4 things. Stop, bro. Dude, stop.
I don't know these. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like to see these things from the perspective of, yeah, I'll believe the guy. But so far we have seen enough of Elon's own gameplay and him just ignoring certain things that makes me go, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm gonna go up here, I think. Or yeah, there you go. Cause Quinn is right there.
Oh my god, I literally can't. He then goes on to say, I kid you.
This is max difficulty on hardcore. If there's a way to get higher difficulty, I don't know what it is, but this is everything maxed out.
Path of Exile has boss fights and end-game bosses, which are quote-unquote difficult battles, which Elon actually did do on one of his streams, where he just went into the end-game boss and died repeatedly to it. Maps are just farming. You go into maps and you farm them for loot and experience. They're not the most difficult battles, and I don't know if he's trying to deceive people watching
I don't think he knows.
a stream into thinking that he's doing some insanely hard thing, whenever he's literally doing something you do to effectively grind or farm. And if you thought this was bad, I did not even get to the worst part. In Path of Exile, gear has requirements to equip it.
Right.
But that has nothing to do necessarily with how good it is. For example, one of the most powerful and best items in the game is a level 1 required to equip staff.
16% increased range, 2% increased area effect for attacks. Okay, yeah, I see why this is an overpowered weapon. Yeah, I can see it. I can absolutely see it. No level requirement, requires 10 dexterity, and that's insane.
Which is maybe, I think, even the most meta build in the game right now. It's super, super broken, insane damage. And Elon Musk starts going over his gear.
This is a great staff, but it's only a level, 62 staff.
His
Okay.
weapon is, I kid you not,
Like, he could have just talked about the stats, but it's like, this looks like a pretty good weapon. Increased physical damage, accuracy to make sure he, I guess, doesn't miss. I don't know how it works with the accuracy. Maybe it's just application of status effects, like in something like Warframe or something. Critical hit chance and damage, attack speed. Yeah, this looks like a pretty strong weapon.
one of the best, if not the best staffs on the entire hardcore trade league. You cannot even buy it. Insane weapon.
These affixes,
Oh yeah, those affixes are randomized from what I know, and the fact that they are all on the same wavelength of improving your physical damage is kind of cracked, especially with these high numbers.
are, I'd hate to say perfect, but they might be.
They're not perfect because I'm pretty sure that these can be higher. Like usually these are round numbers, so I wouldn't be surprised if this could go up to 200. This could go up to to like I don't know how much this could go up, but like this could probably go up to 100. This could probably go up to like 3 or maybe 5%. This could probably go up to 50%. This could probably go up to 25%, which is why they're not like perfect, I'm assuming. So it could be better, but I'm fairly certain you're never gonna find something better than this.
Be perfect.
Just the PvPS criteria on trade, we can see there's literally one staff in existence on the entire market. Not only does Elon have a staff that you can't even buy, but it's so good that second best one, which is missing
worse.
2 of what makes a staff so powerful for an invoker, which is the crit and crit bonus, is still 20 divines, and that's obviously very expensive.
Here I am, like, level
Yeah.
95. But my staff is only level 62. my helmet is level 56.
Int, lightning, and chaos resist.
Isn't chaos resistance like one of those things that you like absolutely want?
Okay. It's only 56.
Amulet level 61.
Extra physical damage, fire damage. I didn't see him using any fire spells, so maybe that could be improved. I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't fucking rip my head off. Elemental resistance, fire resistance. Okay, and he also showed the amulet. Energy shields, mana, more resistances. Like his resistances are fucking insane.
61. Ring is only level 48.
Improves the quality. Cold damage. I saw him. I think he was using cold damage because it was blue. I don't know. I don't play PoE 2. Yeah, this all looks like pretty fucking cracked.
49.
Evasion. Yep. There it is. Evasion is just damage avoidance. Corrupted, I think, means that it has higher stats, but then it can't be, like, re-rolled or something. I don't know. I'm not certain. Somebody confirm that, please, for me. Yeah, this looks like pretty cracked.
At least a level 75 jacket.
It's a jacket with 6 things. Yeah, tell us how bad the item that only drops from the highest difficulty of the hardest boss.
Extra dex, int, attack speed per dex. That's pretty stupid strong. Because, like, you need at least 46 dex, so already this is proccing twice. And then on top, you're getting more, so that's a third proc too. And then a shit ton of extra lightning damage. God damn.
Just tell us that it's only level 52. Did you find this at level 52? That's impressive.
Level 52 here.
He did it. Okay, yeah. This is the sort of thing that immediately reveals you as being not a good player, not even like a mid-level player. This is the sort of shit that reveals you as like somebody who says, I'm out of mana when you have 2,000 mana.
They can only ever be level 52. Bro, Elon Musk is a fucking fraud, bro.
Pretty low level
Yeah.
compared to my character level, but it seems to work pretty well. In softcore, you can get much better equipment.
In order for him to have insane gear, he has to understand how the economy works. He has to be basically trading.
Anyone who's played Path of Exile
Let me go back down here so you can see the name of the person whose footage this is.
to the end game in a trade league knows that you have to trade in order to obtain what looks like some of the best gear pieces in the entire game. If we look at some of these player accounts, we can see what they have for trade. 700 plus items for sale, multiple divine items. You can see hundreds of divines worth of listed items. This is also someone from the top 10, rank number 4, focus here, worth 50 divines alone. This is the number 1 guy. You can see hundreds of divines, again, worth of items, multiple mirrors, all these players. If we go to Elon's account, he's got only 21 items for sale, and they're all absolute garbage. It's clear he's really not making much money, or any money at all. So something I did notice last week, I did the same search because I was curious what he might have.
Why is his name that? That looks randomly generated name. Like, I don't know if that's normal or what. Like, I feel like this would be a red flag for me already.
I've been selling, and I grabbed the screenshot which I shared to my Discord, and it's this.
And the reason why it's a red flag for me is because I played a lot of Armored Core 6 PvP, and anytime I would get somebody using a default name, I knew they were going to be using like a meta build, because I knew that they didn't really give a shit, and so they were just like using whatever was the meta. And I feel like if you don't give a shit enough to just have a randomized name on your character, you are probably not the type of person to, devote hundreds of hours per day to this game. And yes, I said hundreds per day on purpose.
Been selling, and I grabbed the screenshot which I shared to my Discord, and it's this really crappy crossbow for
I said it specifically so that there would be at least one person in the comments complaining about it.
18 divines. So why is it listed for 18 divines, and where did it go? Is it possible he vendored it? Yes. Why was it listed for 18 divines? I don't really know. I don't want to fuel any conspiracy theories, but I have been made aware that RMT, typically they use legitimate listings that are far overpriced, and that is how they mask the transaction as legitimate. So if he were to buy 18 divines for $100 US or whatever, he could have done so through this listing.
And if you needed any more proof that Elon is 100% boosted, he was playing the game today inside of maps, blasting, while simultaneously on a X space talking to like some far right wing part of some German government. I don't know, some political bullshit.
That is pretty big. That is pretty big.
Yet,
you can't really be in two places at once.
Okay, I guess he's just that much of a god gamer.
Rip Elon F. Elon, no, that's the Elon Lamau. Elon F. Back to the beach, bozo. Rip bozo with fuck Elon F. Rip Elon F. Get fucked Elon slave. Rip Elon. Oh, he died. Perseverance, level 97, died at position 7 on the ladder. Very rippers, very sag. However, you're probably wondering, what the fuck does Asmongold have to do with this goddamn situation? I haven't seen his name mentioned one goddamn time. Did you clickbait me, auntie, you fuck? Yes, but no, because Asmongold reacted to that video that we just watched on stream. And the result of that was as follows. Now, we only have a short clip of this. However, Elon Musk seems to have gotten upset at his boy Asmongold, bro.
I don't even understand it. Elon unfollowed Asmon. Was he not happy about the probably not happy about the PoE video?
And now the end is near.
It really does seem as though I have to skip this because copyright. It really does seem like our boy Elon Musk got mad about Asmongold reacting to somebody else calling him out. Asmon didn't even call him out. Asmon just saw the video. How dare he?
In reality, he has to ask his boss for permission before he can do anything. He is not his own man. And so anyway, what he's referring to is he's referring to a conversation we had. I said, I'm going to see if my editors want to make a second account.
Yeah, and it's like this is regular shit. Everybody who is like even I'm not going to say small. I'm small, but like anybody who's like got 5,000 subs, like they're medium like sized YouTubers, they're getting like a few thousand views every video, not just the ones that people really give a shit about, right? And every single one of those people has at least an editor. And if you're a streamer that gets that many views on YouTube, you probably have a clipper, somebody who just clips the stuff from your video and puts it on YouTube so you can focus on streaming, right? That's just regular stuff. They get a cut from the ad revenue. You do not directly pay them. YouTube pays them. And Elon Musk is claiming that this means that our boy Asmongold, I can't like have the actual video playing because of the music that the editor put. How dare you, you fuck. Anyway, because I'm gonna get copyright struck. You're not gonna get copyright struck. I am. And so he's claiming that this is evidence that our boy Asmongold, the bald man himself, who's, you know, not as bald as some others, Quinn, is somehow owned by his editors, which, you know, couldn't be further from the truth. I'm just going to mute it and play it.
Trouble. I got in trouble. Quinn didn't.
This is also true. Like, Elon Musk isn't even mad about Quinn. Quinn's the one who did this shit. Asmon did nothing. Asmon just reacted. Why are you this mad? But it doesn't really matter all that much, because it would appear that at the end of the day, Asmon used to be following Elon Musk, and Elon Musk used to be following Asmon. So, because Asmon is no longer following Elon Musk, Asmon states in this video that he believes that what Elon Musk did was he actually blocked Asmon and then unblocked him, thereby making it so Asmon no longer follows him. Which is some petty high school girl bullshit, which we fucking love, because that is the peak of content. Am I right or am I right, boys? I know I'm right. However, I will say this. I do believe that Elon Musk did in fact accomplish his Diablo 2 exploits purely because his ex-wife went on Twitter, X now, but Twitter, and tweeted out. Just for my personal pride, I would like to state that the father of my children was the first American druid in Diablo to clear Abattoir of Zir, and ended that season as best in the USA. He was also ranking in Polytopia and beat Felix himself at the game. I did observe these things with my own eyes. There are other witnesses who can verify this. That is all. Now, Abattoir of Zir. I take it this is Diablo 4 shit? Yep. And apparently, Musky Wusky really was a god gamer in Diablo 4. However, it would appear that whether because he does not have the time or the inclination, he might just find it like too complex to be enjoyable. He is not the god gamer he claims to be in PoE 2. I could be wrong. However, as of now, Elon Musk is not a god gamer in Path of Exile. Do you think he was lying about his previous exploits? Do you think he really was goated with the sauce, as some people might say, in his Quake days? Perhaps. Perhaps not. Perhaps he's just a little fraudster. A little lying little pussy bitch boy. Should I challenge Elon Musk to Quake Champions? Let me know in the comments. If so, I will tweet at him every day until he blocks me or bans my Twitter account. He probably will just block me. I hope he doesn't ban my Twitter account over this. But if this video gets at least an acceptable amount of likes, which I will not tell you because I really don't want to have to do this, I will, in fact, challenge Elon Musk to Quake Champions, win or lose, to prove that he is, in fact, a god gamer still. But, with all that being said, leave a like if you want me to challenge Elon Musk to Quake Champions. Leave a dislike if you also want me to challenge Elon Musk to Quake Champions. Leave a comment letting me know that you want me to challenge Elon Musk to Quake Champions. Subscribe if you want to see me challenge Elon Musk to Quake Champions. I do not play Quake Champions at all. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Cheers.